5.11 Do correctors that influence archetypal complexes of Homo sapiens, which are described in Shanhai Jing, Catalog of Mountains and Seas, exist? Yes, such correctors exist, as it was found by Andrey Davydov, the author of Scientific Discovery of the Catalog of Human Population. Some of the basic correctors that influence archetypal complexes of Homo sapiens are geographical zones that represent local ecosystems. They have their own specificity in geomorphological, climatic, biological, and other aspects. Their mutual influence gives us transformation of bioforms, animals, plants, etc., of external order. For example, despite that according to the Russian saying, a pig is a pig even in Africa, externally a Russian khavron'ya one significantly differs from an African warthog. In Russian, khavron'ya is a word used in common parlance, jokingly, instead of the word a pig. The same applies to plants. For example, an orchid, which has a huge number of forms that depend, among other things, on the geographical zone of its residence, but in fundamental characteristics, Orchidaceae have the same distinguishing characteristics, which allow to attribute them to the same family. Something similar can be said about Homo sapiens, who belong to a certain ethnic formation. In essence, a representative of any ethnos by his distinguishing characteristics does not go beyond human characteristics. However, in form, there is a diapason of differences which depends on many correctors, one of which is geographical. Why is the emphasis on geographical zone? Many ethnic groups consider certain geographical zones their historical homeland, and relocation to other areas causes a feeling of nostalgia. Researcher Andrey Davydov found that this occurs in consequence of that location of residence has biological analogues, and naturally, any deviation of these analogues in other regions leaves a person who has changed his original place of residence without the possibility to realize his psychophysiological diapason through unconscious comparing of his archetypal complex with natural biological analogues of his geographical homeland. An individual, a group, an ethnos is left in an informational vacuum, which significantly, for example, reduces survival rate in general and at a new region in particular. Nationality, place of birth and residence allow adjustment of functional diapason given by nature to a human by comparing natural analogues of his birthplace with the individual archetypal complex.